Hello everybody, we're going to begin our tutorial on how to use MasterCam X5 CNC software. We're going to go ahead and log into our account and then open up MasterCam X5 by double clicking. You may sometimes have some difficulty initially starting it. You may have to agree to some terms and conditions, but by all means go right ahead. Alright, so we have MasterCam open here now. Now there's a couple areas. There's the tabs along the top. There's all these tools here that do all kinds of things. There's the operations manager, and then there's the drawing area. Alright, so you can make this screen as big as you'd like. The bigger the better usually. What we want to do is we want to first of all begin by starting and saving our file. So we go File, Save As. We want to save it under our My Documents, so I go up to here for the Save In box and I click My Documents, and we're making a clock this time, so I'm going to call it Clock, and I have a few there, so I'll call it Clock 3 just so we keep things simple, and we'll click the green checkbox which continues that. This is now open here. We want to go ahead and tell it what type of machine we're using, so we have to do that. We go to Machine Type, Router. If the router is not listed there, the Larkin Cam tool, you'll have to go to Manage List and then go add it from there as well. So we select Larkin Cam Tool Router. That pops open in the Operations Manager. You see it there, Machine Group 1. Now, we have to tell it what size of piece of wood we're going to use. So we're going to go to Properties. We're going to click that, expand that, and click on Stock Setup. Our clock is going to be 12 by 12, so we're going to use a piece of wood that is 13 by 13 by 0.5, sorry, half an inch thick. And we also want to check this box that says Display. It'll bring up a wireframe of the actual piece of wood that we're going to use. So we go ahead and click OK. Now that we've set our stock size, we have to go and hit F9 on our keyboard. So F9, that brings up the axis here. So you, just like in math, I know I said the M word, sorry. There is the Y-axis, which is straight up and down, the X-axis, and in this case, we'll also have a Z-axis because we're doing 3D objects. Okay, so we want to go ahead, and I've kind of messed around with that a little bit there now. Up top here you have your different views. We're going to go and click on the top view, which is what we're dealing with. So I'm back to my X, Y, and Z. We're looking straight down on top of it so you won't see it. We're going to start by drawing a circle. Our clock is going to be circular in shape. You're going to go over to the Tools area here, and you're going to create Circle Center Point. Click on that. Some things pop up. You'll notice that we're going to have some options later. We're going to go and we're going to bring our cursor, this little plus sign here, until it gets to the origin, which is where X and Y cross. And you'll notice how it snaps into place there. So once I'm snapped in, I'm going to click once and I'm just going to draw a circle. Doesn't matter what size. Okay. Once that's done, you're going to notice here, these are the sizes. This has a radius of 1.3 and a diameter of 2.7. So we want a diameter of 12 inches. So I'm going to click on there, I'm going to type in the number 12, and I'm going to click the green OK sign, which means make it 12 inches, and let's carry on. So we click that, and then it disappears. You think, oh my goodness, it's gone. But one of the other tools you're going to have to use, learn how to use, is the Fit tool, which brings everything we've drawn into this blue drawing area. So go ahead and click that Fit, and there's your circle. And I'm just going to roll out with the scroll wheel on the mouse, and you'll see also you have your 12-inch circle, and you also have your red outline of the piece of wood, the 13 by 13 inch piece of plywood we're going to use. Okay, so we've been successful there, so we're going to go ahead and save that. Just push the save button because we started off by saving the file. You notice it's located there. This circle is going to be something we're going to give a tool path to cut out the shape on the router, CNC router. But what we also want to do is we want to draw another circle just inside that, so it's going to help us line up our letters, and you'll see as we go here. So again, we're going to click to that origin, it's going to snap in, and we're just going to draw our circle. And again, this time I want an 11.25 inch circle. Okay, so that's 11 1/4. I'm going to click apply, see how it looks. Looks good. That's the blue plus that was there. Now I'm going to do the green check mark. Good. I'm done. Let's hit save again. Every time we're successful, if you hit save, there's no work lost. Okay. Now, we have to divide this circle up into 12 equal spaces. So if you think to yourself, well, there's 360 degrees in a circle, I need 12 spaces, I'm going to divide that. If I punch that into my calculator or use my brain, I'm going to figure out that I have 30 degrees between the numbers, 30 degrees of separation. So nice thing is I can go over here, create a line, click on that create line endpoint tool, and then I go to the origin, it snaps again, and I'm going to draw a line. This is just a guideline, we're getting rid of these after, so just go past both circles and click. Now I've got that line there. You'll notice it's 8 inches long or so and has 32 degrees of angle to it. But I don't want 32, I want 30. So I'm going to go over there and type that in and then go ahead and hit apply. Next one, I'm going to draw another one. This one is another 30 degrees away, but this is 0 along here, this is 30, this one's going to be, oh you guessed it, 60. So I can go ahead and do that, and I'm going to just keep going all the way around. And I'm going to do that. You don't have to watch this because you've seen how I do it twice, so maybe I'll just do it one more time just to show you. Now I don't have to draw this one because I have that line there already, so that's 90 degrees. I'm going to go over here, which is 90 plus 30 is 120, until I get all the way around to this point here. Okay, welcome back. You'll see I've drawn all those lines, and now I have 12 equally spaced pieces of pie on this circle where I can start adding my numbers to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit save, because we always want to save things, don't lose any work. And now we're going to begin to add our numbers. You could do Roman numerals, you could do whatever you'd like, but usually we do 1 to 12. So we go over here to the menu bars, we click create, and then we select letters. Now we go over to this pops up, this create letters box, and we're going to select a font. We click true type. Now I can pick something. I like to pick stuff that is very simple. I find it turns out the best. No scripty stuff. Let's see, I'm going to pick Petrucci since I was just in Italy last year. And don't worry about the size or any of this stuff here. Just go ahead and click OK. We are now going to, under parameters, tell it that we want it to be a height of 0.8 inches. Okay. And I go over to the letters box and I'm going to just type in the number 12. Click the OK mark. Now we're going to place it here. So I'm going to place it where I think the 12 is going to be approximately here. It always pops up to the right of the cursor. So I go ahead and click. Oh my goodness. That looks a little bit small actually.